So at this point, we have 9 CVs, we have 12 DDs. A lot of these people are playing on kind of both sides. So we're gonna actually do this. We're now into round 2. Go ahead and knock that out. Let's change this over to double the thingy, because it's what I do the paints. All right. All right, folks, so round 2 for an establishment round. We can take the 0 CVs against the 2 destroyers, take the 1s against the 1 destroyers, and then take the 2s against the 0s. Or we could just go through another, basically an establishment round, but what I would like to do is actually to start trimming things down. So we've got some people with 2s and 1s, we've got some people with 0s. I think I'm going to start knocking off the 0s and we start heading into round 2. So we have some elimination stuff. So we're going to do that. We're going to elim the folks that got the 0s. Thanks for trying. So many of y'all are actually doing both. So I mean, you're still in the thing, still doing the gig. But we have trimmed it down. We've got 1s and 2s now. Elo has not played though, but I think Elo chose not to play, if I understand correctly. I think Elo volunteered to step down to not do that because he got a 2 in the CV. Well, we can set him down here because he's technically unrated so far, but I think he chose not to do the DD stuff. Yeah, I gave the spot. Okay. Well, we'll take that. Elo, if you're okay with this, I'm just going to go ahead and take you rather than do like an individual round. Why not allow you to place bets? Well, you're welcome to place bets amongst yourselves, but I don't know exactly how I would channel predict. You know, how would you do this? Maybe it's like which CV comes in first. So, I mean, you can bet amongst yourselves, but as far as the channel point stuff comes, that would be a little tough. All right, so we've got 6 CVs, and we've got 8 destroyers. All right, so we've got 4 destroyers. How can we make this? How can we trim these down to make these work? I think we'd just give this a go. All right, so we have Newbie is still on both. We have Luke. No, Lord Smiley. Lord Smiley's on both. We have Newbie that's on both. Elo. Nobody else is on both. Well, that's nice. All right, so we're going to start another room. We're going to go into round 2. Spectators, dude. Yeah, yeehaw. Okay, so 211, 122. How can I do this? I don't necessarily want to do the 1s and 2s, but I mean, we'll just take it as it is. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. CVs, Triarch, Newbie, Onos. We're just gonna go down the list. That's how that's gonna be set. DDs, Young Sir, Pick Rick, Jackie Pie. If you add the 3 CVs with 0 points back, and to add me, you'd have 9 in each. That is true, but How far back would we have to go to do that? Probably a little ways, eh? Okay, we could do that. We could do that. Well, because we have, what, 9, but then we'd have 8. I'm just going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with the way that we had it. That's what I'm going to do. And I think we moved that up, right? Come on. Come on. Do the thing. There we go. All right, so we've got Triarch, Newbie, Triarch, Newbie, and... Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't run tournaments very often, so please forgive me. I have everybody's best interest in heart. To be fair, this isn't fun, and it's for free stuff. I know because there's stuff on the line, people are going to be very invested in that, but, you know, trying to do the best, trying to have fun while we do it. And, you know, if we can kind of feel out how this all works, realistically, I think the easiest way to do this, if we were going to do something like this going forward, would be to have DodgeBomb teams, where essentially you have your 3 strikers and your 3 dodgers, or maybe 4 dodgers or something. And it's like you show up with your team, first one to kill the enemy dodgers first wins. So we could play it on a different map or something like that. But for right now, it's just kind of a 1v1 tourney. You know, it's, like I said, it's for fun. All right, so let's get people their matchups. What's the reward? I think if you get the reward, I think you get doubloons, like as a compensation. I think that's how that works. All right, so for newbie gamer dude, we have pi times 1, 2, 3. Fourth after the decimal is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be Pick Rick. Newbie v Pick Rick. Next one's going to be Onos. So we'll have pi times 4, 5, 6. Last one's going to be 2. That's going to be Young Sir. So Onos versus Young Sir, which is going to leave Triarch versus Jackie. So let me go ahead and record that real quick. Newbie v Pick Rick. Onos v Young Sir. And we've got Triarch v Jackie. Ready, folks? Doing the thing. Well, I, for one, do not expect nor demand high production values with gourmet catering. Burgers and beers fine to me, as long as the beer's cold. All right, so this is the beginning of round 2. Trying to get a few more points. All right, so make sure your secondaries are off. DD's in the EF 5-6 squares. Let the games begin. The initial scouting has taken place. Triarch already moving to try to find a way in on Jackie. Coming in from the side. Tries to cut hard. Catches 1 bomb. Jackie down to 11. Got Newbie coming in from behind. That's going to be a whiff. Straddles the ship. Actually, good line. Just didn't take. Triarch already coming back for the second drop. And Jackie might actually be lining up for it. Nope. Decides not to take it. He aborts. Onos has found the Young Sir. Swinging a whiff on Pick Rick. And some drops right across the side. Pretty tight little cluster there, but Young Sir comes out unscathed. Triarch does like that drop. Takes it, but not going to happen. All right, coming in for drop number 3 as he raises up into the sky, starts looking for the drop, takes it early, and Jackie with the swing and a whiff. Young Sir also able to get the jukes. Young Sir's got the move. So at the moment, Jackie's the only one that's been touched, down to 11k. With Young Sir still full with 12, and the Gepard of Pick Rick rocking in at 19,300. That's going to be a whiff. Dispersion straddles the ship, just not going to connect. Same thing, Jackie Pie gets through, but Young Sir actually takes one, goes down to 9,800. Tarek finds target. Whiff on Pickle Rick. Coming down, looking for it, and Jackie Pie sails through unscathed. Lots of bomber resources getting used, but a lot of bombs not finding the mark. Newbie coming in, Pickle Rick cuts into a hard turn, but then goes to straighten out just before the drop. Oof, ends up taking right a few right on that rear and down to 11,600. That evens up the health advantage basically across the board. 11,6 with 11,1 and 98. Got a hit on Young Sir, he's down to 77. Ono's technically in the lead in terms of maybe the health advantage. And a huge hit on Jackie Pie takes him all the way down to 23 as Pick Rick gets nailed by at least 2 bombs with a double fire that seems to be running. Park senses blood. Coming in early, he's going to come in from the nose, but Jackie Pie with the last minute sweep makes sure that it's coming in broadside and sails right between the bombs. Pick Rick, double fire still, burning down to 3,800. Numi sighted his target, Young Sir, with the whiff. Alright, coming in behind, Jackie's hard turning, and an overfly. Chark aborts. Pick Rick takes the drop, but none of them connect. Coming back around, he pops up, but Jackie's going to turn in, which is going to cause, again, a bit of an angling. Sure enough, screws the drop. Triarch takes it, does not connect. Jackie Pie continuing along with 2,300 health. Pick Rick's 36, and we got Young Sir coasting along at 7,700. Newbie coming in. Looked like a good line. Does score 1, but Jackie is going to be the first to go down. Triarch taking that one. Pick Rick sailing along with 19. Young Sir with the jukes. Pick Rick, not connection. Both of those slightly off askew. Neither of those really coming up from behind, trying to get that good line. Newbie Gamer Dude is up. Coming in, trying to fish for it. Takes the one hit. Pickle Rick staying alive with 428 health. Onos continuing to dog after Young Sir. The Gepard much easier to aerial spot. Looks like Ono spent a little bit of time trying to find the Fubuki. Looks like he's got his line. He's coming in. Young Sir continuing that turn is going to give a lot of broadside. Does take the one, but that's going to be it. Young Sir sailing close to the carrier, so faster backup as Newbie's already coming in for the next drop. Or maybe that was just landing. Pickle Rick, knifes between. It's so close. I mean, it's not close in the sense that Young Sir's got 6k, but I mean, like, he's just living by a hair. Newbie's caught his line. Trying to turn, and that's going to be it. Pickle Rick goes down. Newbie's going to come in second. So grats to Young Sir playing out the long game, making it happen. Yeah, the 8k oof. I mean, that was a huge turnaround. That was quite a thump. Some good dance moves there, absolutely. Okay, so Triarch, we've got an additional 2 points. This is a little too big. We were doing these a little smaller. Come on, shoot. Triarch with additional 2 points. We got Newbie with an additional 1 point. And we've got Onos with the 0 point. And then over on the DD side, Jackie got taken early. Although he had some pretty sexy dance moves going on there, no lie. Pickrick was the second, so he's got the 1. And Young Sir takes it all the way. Young Sir coming in with the 2. Alrighty, so the next training room's going to be up in just a moment. We'll get the remaining CVs in. Okay, so the remaining 3 CVs, we have Luke, we have Lord Smiley, we have Elo. Please report for duty, friends. We need Newbie Gamer Dude. He is currently piloting a CV. Gonna take Trimom and Deadweight. Need y'all to report for duty. Hi, Mom. Lord Smiley is in a carrier. Newbie rammed you. Newbie does that sometimes. And we've got Luke. Luke is over in the Ranger. And we're still waiting on... Looks like Elo, we're gonna need in the CV. And then we are waiting on, I think it's Deadweight. There we go, Deadweight is in the thing. So we are waiting on Elo-san. There we go, we got Elo. All right, so we're gonna do the random matchups here. You can do it at home if you want to. I've got pi times 7, 8, 9. We're going to go with the 4th after the decimal. Is 6. Elo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is going to be try. Elo versus try. Try mom. All right, Lord Smiley. We've got pi times 9, 6, 3. 4th after the decimal, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll be Deadweight. Smiley versus Deadweight. And that's gonna be Luke versus Newbie. Almost put the D. That would have been Nudie Gamer Dude. Wouldn't that be cute? Let me go ahead and record this. The Nudie Gamer Dude. Rawr. Elo-san versus Trimom. San. Lord Smiley versus Deadweight. And lastly, Nuke versus Newbie. Rockin', and away we go. Okay. And I've figured out how we're gonna do the last 2 DDs, I think. But we'll see what we do there. The bombers are off. Thank you very much for the sub, Firestall. Thank you very much for the 2 months, sir. Yeehaw. Okay. Deadweight is ramming a destroyer. By the way, you guys need to stay in the EF 5 and 6 squares. So Deadweight, I know you're running out or something, but you do have to stay in those squares. So please turn back in if y'all can. Newbie, same thing. Make sure you're in the center squares, please. Deadweight gets nailed for about 3k. Newbie with the jukes. Newbie needs to turn back into the center squares, and we got Trimom, who has already juked some of Elo-san's bombs, and jukes a few more. Yeehaw! I had a Japanese manager that loved cowboys. So when I was I was worked at Domino's, and he would just like, yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. Oh yeah, yeehaw. You hear that so many times, you know, it drills its way into your brain, becomes part of who you are. Yeehaw, yeehaw, yeehaw. so it's part of me now. All right, so Try Mom down to 10k, dead weight, chiseled 16, and Newbie continues with the jukes, who's actually threw it into reverse. It's quite a bit of a surprise there. Whiff. So it looks like Newbie is continuing his strategy of basically hiding all the way on the back of the 4 squares to see if he can make the CV travel the furthest. But that does involve a whole lot of sitting still, so Deadweight also looking to copy this strategy. Once again, guys, you need to make sure that you're staying in those 4 squares, so please don't run out of the zone, Deadweight. Newbie Gamer Dude with the acceleration, he gets the juke off. Lord Smiley finds the line and does catch Deadweight with 1. Try Mom down to 7-5, and Newbie reverses once again with the surprise juke, using the extreme maneuverability of the French line to slam on the brakes and do some movement fuckery. Rather than just relying on angling and sliding, he's actually looking for that stop-start kind of vibe, and sure enough, by not stopping, the bombs fell short once again. Try Mom getting forcing an angle, a nice broadside there, none of those bombs connected, and Deadweight takes another one, which actually lights a fire. He is burning 9,600, just about half health. Try Mom just above half health, and Newbie so far unscathed. Try Mom with the juke. Okay, whiff. We got another whiff. Newbie looked like he stopped just a bit short. Was still in the line for the drop, but anything he can do to kind of throw it off. And look how small this Icarus is compared to the Eagle, and definitely compared to the Gepard. Nimble little target this, down to 6,000, immediately puts out the fire. Now at about half health, Deadweight just under half, and Newbie still surviving, although with some scratched paint, thanks to the bow of Deadweight. Luke coming up. We got Elo trying to ride the line with this heavy turn, forcing him to overgo, and takes the drop, does not connect. Newbie again with the whiff, and Deadweight taken down to 54. Once again, the French DDs have a special saturation mechanic, so should HE be hitting a saturated part, it gets extra reduced. So not only do they start with a very high health pool, but as they start taking damage in the later portions of their hull, as their health bar goes down, it just becomes further and further and further reduced. So they become actually quite hard to kill when it looks like they're very easy to kill. But French DDs are quite a bit larger with their massive detection. And Newbie once again with the reverse jukes, although it did take his engine that time. Looks like that might actually be sticking. Tries to catch the line on Try Mom, does not connect. Lord Smiley sweeping in from behind. Oh! That's going to be a good hit. That was 2 from Lord Smiley onto Deadweight. Smiley taking it for the first. Try Mom is at half. Newbie does actually. His dancing shoes beginning to fail him as he takes a single bomb, but still has a significant health lead, 16,000 to 6. And once again with the juke. Alrighty, Try Mom doing the doot. This could be a little bit of a... This could be a little while. Newbie's definitely got his tap dancing shoes on, no joke. Slams the brake once again, but Hops on the gas, to which Luke tries to counter and does find him to the tune of about 3.5. Drop on the Icarus, not going to happen. Newbie down to 12-4, about 2/3 health. Icarus down to half. Luke swinging in from behind, looking to get that nice behind angle, and Newbie cuts hard to the side to show broadside and slams on the brakes, which forces a broadside drop that does not connect. Elo coming in, does find the hit. That's 3K. Fire immediately put out. Try Mom down to 3. He's got about 1/4 of his health left. Newbie still pretty tough to kill, still with the dancing shoes, although the engine is out. And here we have riding the line, trying to find it. Looks like it's going to be a good drop. Oh, but just a little too far. Reticle did not cooperate, and Trimom with a quick burst of speed jukes right past where the bombs fall. This is tough. I'm thinking Trimom is pretty far behind at this point. Lord Smiley torping himself. Honorable seppuku. Ilusan is able. Trimom actually started with a heavy turn, but immediately cut out of it, and those bombs fell just a little too off to the side. Luke coming after Newbie. Elo again with the turn, but that power slide's a little tough, and he takes one right on the nose. Now he's burning. Looks like he is damage conned from some module breakage, and that fire seems to be sticking as Newbie ends up taking a few drops. Down to 10. Trimom burning. About 900 points left. Any bomb hit other than maybe a shatter on a gun. It's going to take him, and that happens. Elo takes him down. Elo coming in second. That's going to leave Luke third, with Newbie Gamer Dude coming out with the 2 points on the DD side. Okay, this is 2 to Newbie. Shoot. 1 to Trimom. Shoot. And 0 to the deadweight. And then on the CV side, we got 2 for Lord Smiley. Got 1 for Elo. Elson. And we've got 0 for Luke. Okay, so going to go ahead and start another training room. Not enough time to take yourself out. Well, you tried. You tried for the honorable seppuku. You did the thing. Okay, we'll make this private. We'll allow some spectators to do the thing. Okay, so I need the remaining 2 destroyers, which is Lord Smiley and Tux Penguin, please. And what we're going to do is we're going to have... Oh, that's so unfortunate, though. No, because Lord Smiley just did the thing, yeah? Oh, that's true, right. Alright, so we have Tux. Yeah, we need Lord Smiley. We need you to report for destroyer duty. Cool. Alright, so Newbie has volunteered as tribute. And let's get Elo. I guess Triarch has volunteered as tribute as well. So Newbie, I'm actually gonna have you step out. Let's see if we can get Elo. If you can hop in a CV for me, please, Elo. So here's what I wanted to do, but Lord Smiley is on both sides. So what I was going to try to do is have the guys that were 2/2s show up, and whichever one was able to come in first to get a little bonus point. Obviously, Lord Smiley is on both sides, so can't do that, but I can bring in Elo And we could try to do that just as a little bit of a difference maker. So if Elo is able to hop into the training room, that would be good. Yeah, I was kind of looking at it almost as like a tiebreaker point, basically. But unfortunately, because Lord Smiley is also in a DD, that's going to be a problem. But Elo-san, are you still here? Is he in a... Okay, Elo-san is on the way. Cool. So what we're going to do is, because we've got the 8 destroyers and we have so many CVs, I can do a little bit of a tiebreaker. Basically just whichever CV happens to get the first kill, just going to get a single point. Give me Triarch. Well, I guess if he's got a request. Are you okay with the request, Triarch? If you are, you can do it. But if you're okay with it, we'll take it. Otherwise, I'm going to random it. It's up to you. It's up to you, Triarch. Bring it. Alrighty, so it's going to be Triarch versus Lord Smiley. And Elo-san versus Tux. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and start the battle so that I can write that down on my little sheet thing. The hell? Oh, not ready. So I need our CVs to CV up. Who are you paired with? Oh, it's written in the thing. You're with Elo-san. There we go. Okay, everybody is doing the thing. So I will write it down on our little sheet. Bring it. And Elo-san versus Tux. Cool. All right, so we'll see what it's gonna be. Yeah, it's hard not to bet on Triarch, but I mean we've seen some good jukes. We've seen some pretty good jukes, especially as we're getting into the later rounds. So no jokes on that. The gauntlet has been thrown. all you can think of now is the nudie gamer dude. Yeah. Good hit on Lord Smiley, taking 1, and Tux also with a big hit. Looks like 2 bombs onto Tux, 1 bomb onto Lord Smiley. Neither hitting saturation mechanics just yet. Triarch coming in. Lord Smiley showing a lot of side, but Triarch trying to coast in. But no, Smiley's not giving it to him, but still gets chipped by 1. It's going to take him down to 88. Lord Smiley slightly lower in terms of overall health percentage. Triarch coming in once more for the final drop of the 3. Can he make the turn? He can. Chips him for 1. He's down to 72, and looks like that fire's going to take. Tux Penguin comes out unscathed. Lord Smiley's heading back into the 4 grid squares of EF 5 and 6. And the second round of bombers have been released. Triarch coming out with a grudge, looking to make shit happen. That's going to be a swing and a whiff, but that's going to be a hit over onto Tux Penguin. And looks like both destroyers rocking about half health. Lord Smiley pretty much dead on half. Tux maybe 55%, 60%, something like that. Triarch trying to find the line. Can only get the broadside drop and takes the shot, but no connecto. And a broadside drop onto Tux actually takes, bringing him down to 8,800. Tux now a little bit lower than Lord Smiley. Triarch coming in with the assistance of his patrol fighter, giving him a little bit more information. Just trying to ride. Smiley's in a hard turn, though. And there's the drop, and it's a swing and a whiff, but he does break some engines. Tux still with the 72. Fresh waves of bombers coming out. Elo and Triarch looking for their marks. And Triarch's fighter has gone away, but should be close enough to get the spot. Both of them diving up into the air. Down they go. Drop connects on Tux. Drop connects on Smiley. That's going to be 5,700 to 5,530. Farragut is the smaller ship of the two. So Smiley rocking a larger percentage as Triarch comes back in. Looking to turn in on the Farragut. Smiley slamming forward, might actually give him additional time to aim. Takes the drop but misses, while Tux dropped down to 4,100. Sorry, I'm watching the grudge match. I need to be watching it all. But I mean, you know, can't help but staring at the challenge. Looks like that's going to be a broadside drop. That might just be, yeah, that's a fuck it drop. And Elo coming in, gets another hit. That's 2,600 on Tux. Tux limping by, but he's got the saturation mechanic to work with him. That's probably going to be about 2 bomb hits before he gets dropped, whereas Lord Smiley takes a shot down to 2,400. Might be a single bomb, might be a double bomb. This is down to the wire. Triarch swinging back around looking for it as Elo in the middle of a drop. Looking for the turn. Looks like power slid right out of it. Lord Smiley wasn't quite accurate drop as it was kind of broadside. Smiley forcing it out there. A little confused at the torps, but okay. Whiff on Tux. Triarch takes down Lord Smiley. Triarch coming in first. That's going to leave Tux Penguin. All right, so I think we can go ahead and do, for Tux, we're going to give him 2 points because we did push them against kind of the strongest of the strong here. I realize this is a little impromptu. My apologies if folks are like, the hell? But Tux did live all the way to the end, and I think he put up a fairly good effort doing it. Which means we got Smiley with the 1-pointer. Over on the CV side of things, we're going to get a little bonus point over to Sir Triarch as he shows up doing the thing. So that's going to be the conclusion of round 2.